of aldermen are calling on Mayor Lightfoot to drop the vaccine mandate for city workers. They are arguing it violates people's constitutional rights.
Anthony Ponce joins us now with their message and how the mayor is responding. Anthony.
Yes, Dawn and Corey, about a half dozen aldermen, they are leading the charge against this vaccine mandate. They all signed off on a letter delivered today to the mayor, but despite their message, the mayor is showing no signs of backing down here.
We think it's wrong to force a mandate down people's throat without any negotiations.
38th Ward Alderman Nick Sposato, one of 6 Chicago aldermen who sent this letter to Mayor Lightfoot, urging her to reconsider implementing a vaccine mandate for the city's nearly 31,000 employees.
We're not meaning to attack the mayor, but this is going on all over the place. It's the governor, it's the president. It's every state, it's every city.
The letter, signed by Sposato and Alderman Curtis, Tabarez, Cardona, Napolitano, and Gardner, reads in part, an individual must make their own decision as to whether to vaccinate and accept personal responsibility for their decision. And while Mayor Lightfoot argues vaccines are the safest way to stop the spread of COVID,
yes, it affects other people's. If you socially distance, if you're careful, if you're tested regularly, then you should have nothing to worry about.
the aldermen leading the charge are either former city workers themselves, police officers or firefighters, or they represent wards with high numbers of city employees, as the city's police union continues to, as well, fight the mandate.
We will never entertain that idea of a mandate as a coalition, the 4 police unions. We are going to continue to fight it.
In response, the mayor's office says it is sticking to its guns as of now. October 15th remains the deadline for city workers to be fully vaccinated as the clock continues to tick. That deadline now just 16 days away. We are live outside City Hall tonight. Anthony Ponce, Fox 32 Chicago.
Dozens of Massachusetts state troopers handing in their badges over the state's vaccine mandate set to kick in on October 17th. With law enforcement already critically understaffed nationwide, is this putting the public in even more danger? Mike Shervin is the president of the State Police Association of Massachusetts and a 25-year veteran of the force, and he joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sergeant, why are you fed up?
Well, there just hasn't been time to properly roll this program out. We are in the middle of impact bargaining. The deadlines are here upon us, and we don't have the answers that our members need. Those that are seeking medical and religious exemptions have not been told if they're granted, will they be allowed a reasonable alternative to it to wear a mask and weekly testing. And because of that, they're looking to other places for employment. And the municipal departments within the state of Massachusetts are offering these reasonable alternatives. So it's not an across-the-board mandate. It's only for the executive branch of Massachusetts, which is affecting my membership.
So state troopers are now taking jobs in municipalities where they just get tested and they have to wear masks, right?
That's correct. For the number that have, for whatever reason, not received their vaccination, they are choosing, and they've submitted their letters of intent. They have not officially resigned, following the policy to notify the department within 30 days of their intent to leave.
How many state troopers are we talking about? What percentage?
I can't give you a percentage right now. We're still within that 30-day window, which was actually changed by the department to allow for 14 days. But I'm very comfortable in stating that it's dozens.
How do you feel about these mandates? I mean, you guys have been heroes and have done this successfully for the last 18 months.
This doesn't come down to the feelings for the mandate for us. This is about fair labor practices and making sure that our members that have been on the front lines can remain on the front lines, and years of experience doesn't walk out the door.
And you did file a lawsuit, and what did the judge say?
The judge denied the lawsuit. We were looking for an extension of the executive order to allow us to continue to impact bargaining.
Here's your governor. This is Charlie Baker.
I think it's critically important for those folks to get vaccinated, which is the reason why we made the decision to require everybody who works in the executive branch to get vaccinated. There have been some pretty significant retirements in the state police over the course of the past couple years. I think some of that is demography. We'll have to continue to work hard with our folks at the Mass State Police and our folks in the legislature to make sure we fund classes and that we recruit aggressively to refill the ranks.
What's your reaction?
Well, the unfortunate part there is, yes, years of neglect, if you will, for not having classes and keeping up with our numbers. We are down to the lowest that I can recall in my 25-year history. A recent call-in study suggested we should be at 2,900 troopers. We're now about to dip below 2,000. I don't know how we're going to make up these numbers, and that's prior to the possible exodus of dozens of troopers for this mandate.
Wow, and how is that going to affect the community and people when they need to stay safe, and we rely on you to keep us safe? Thank you so much.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Do you want to